right, let me show you what I got from one pumpkin. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the one-stop shop for millennials, moms, and you to become more self-sustainable. If you're new here, I talk about everything canning, everything self-sustainable, environmentally friendly, homesteading, all of it. So today I'm going to show you what I got out of just one pumpkin. And if you want more content like this, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit all in the notification bell, and let's get started. Now, technically, the pumpkin I used was much bigger than this. It was about this big, so this is just for reference because I'm not going to carry around a huge pumpkin all day long, but I wanted to just show you everything that I possibly got from getting one pumpkin. Now, if you are in the season right now that you are carving pumpkins and you don't really know how to use them for anything sustainable or good or healthy for your family, and you're just going to throw the pumpkin out when it's all done, I want to encourage you to think about how much waste you're actually making with carving the pumpkin. So these are just a few ideas of what you can do to use the parts of the pumpkin so that you're helping your family be healthy, you're going to be reducing your waste, and you're going to be reducing your carbon footprint. And if you want detailed videos on how I did all of these steps, check out the description below. I'm going to have all the links to the videos down there so you can go back and watch them when we're done. Now, the first thing I did was I got all of the seeds out of the pumpkin. Now, you can save these to plant later. You can go ahead and roast them in the oven, but definitely save your seeds because they're going to do wonderful things for you down the road, whether you're planting them or eating them. They are very high in vitamins and minerals, and fiber. That is the biggest thing. Fiber is in those seeds, so put them in your granola, put them in your cereal, eat them just normally, put different spices on them, and go check out the video how I roasted 5 different flavors of seeds. The second thing you can use on the pumpkin is the peel. Now, I made chips out of the peel. They're all pretty crunchy, but all you do for these, you separate the flesh of the pumpkin from the skin, make sure that they are as thin as possible, throw them in the oven or the dehydrator for a long time. There are directions on my video on how to do that, and I will go ahead and put these in granola, put them in cereal, eat them just normally. You can dip them in things, but the peels of vegetables and fruits are containing the most vitamins and minerals, so don't toss away your skins. They can be used for a lot of things. The third thing you can do with pumpkin is obviously save the flesh. Now, you can can the pumpkin. Sorry, they're doing construction outside my house. You can can the pumpkin, you can puree it and freeze it in the freezer. You can cube them up like this and throw them in the freezer, but whatever you decide to do, save the pumpkin. Pumpkin is so rich in vitamins A, B, C, E, K, beta carotene, which helps you to absorb vitamin K. It has calcium, potassium, magnesium, fiber, iron, copper. There are just so many good things that come out of eating pumpkin that your body is going to thank you for later. So incorporate pumpkin into your diet. You can use it in oatmeal, put a spoonful in there. You can put a spoonful in different drinks to make a puree or make a flavor for your drinks. You can add it to soups. That is a wonderful thing you can do. Roast it in the oven, put an egg on top. There are so many countless ways that you can use pumpkin, but make sure that you do. And the next thing you can do with pumpkin is when you scoop out all the guts and separate out the seeds, take those guts and make a pumpkin stock. I personally find the pumpkin guts disgusting. If you've been following me for a while, you know that I really hate the texture and touching pumpkin guts. So this was a little bit difficult for me. I used a spoon as much as I could, but take those pumpkin guts, throw them on the stove in some water, simmer for a while, and you will have a beautiful pumpkin stock that you can add to soups. You can make different flavors of drinks, make ice cubes out of these and store them in the freezer. You can also store them like these in old jars, and they will be good inside the fridge for 2 to 3 weeks. but you'll have the same nutritional benefits from the stock that you do eating the pumpkin. So don't waste the guts. And the last part of the pumpkin that a lot of people probably don't realize, that you can use the tops when you cut around the top and the bottom of the pumpkin. Now these parts, most people will go ahead and throw away or compost. I would encourage you to wash them thoroughly with a vinegar rinse or a natural produce wash. Make sure they're very clean and throw them in the freezer with all the rest of your veggie scraps and make a vegetable stock using those parts. There is still a lot of flesh and skin that is left on the tops and the bottoms once they are tossed away, and that is just very useful. So go ahead, add those parts to your veggie scraps and use them to make a vegetable stock. Okay, that was a very brief overview of everything you can use from the pumpkin. Now, like I said, I will put the links to the other videos down below so that way you can go back to them and you can watch how to do each one of these steps. And I really encourage you to go ahead and start using pumpkin this year. Don't just carve them for decoration, throw them into different dishes and give it a try. Pumpkin doesn't really have a lot of flavor to itself, so you can add different spices. You can add add cinnamon and clove and nutmeg, anything you want, but they can be added to all sorts of things. So let me know in the comments which one you're gonna try first and which recipe of pumpkin you really like to use, and I will go ahead and try that too. But next time, in the next video, I will see you later. Bye guys.